Good afternoon. In this short video, I'm going to share with you the one thing you need to do, the one thing you need to adopt, the one thing you need to become to build a successful small business. I don't care whether it's an appraisal business, a residential appraisal business, whether it's a commercial appraisal business, whether it's a dental practice, whether it's a landscaping, pond building, fountain building concern. I don't care what sort of small business it is. If you don't do this one thing right, you're destined to fail. If you can get this one thing right, it's going to catapult you to success. So, just a quick story about myself. I was a very high-end commercial real estate appraiser with Cushman and Wakefield and CBRE Group in downtown Los Angeles, and I won't bore you with a few of the things that happened after my employment with those concerns, but at a certain point in time, I decided that I wanted to go out on my own. And, candidly, professionally, the only thing I knew how to do was appraise commercial real estate. So, of course, I thought that qualified me to start up a commercial real estate appraisal firm, which I did. And I went out on my own. I hung up my shingle, so to speak, and started to get the word out that I was in business for myself. I'd had good client relationships with a lot of banks and lenders while working for those two large firms, and once they knew I was doing appraisal work on my own, they started sending me work, and before you know it, I was had more work than I knew what to do, and I was working 10, 12 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week, and the weeks turned into months, and the months turned into years, and over time, I got burnt out and realized that something had to change because this thing called small business, which for me was really just self-employment, wasn't working. I read a couple books, and I've shared them in a couple other videos that I posted recently, and those books were E-Myth Revisited by Michael E. Gerber and Becoming a Strategic Business Owner by Daniel M. Murphy. And I read those two books, and I read them again, and a switch got turned on and a light bulb went off in my mind, and I realized that I'd been doing it all wrong, and that the one thing that I needed to do, the major shift that I had to somehow create, was a shift from being a technician working in my business to a strategic business owner working on my business. And once I was able to make that mindset shift, that paradigm shift, everything changed for the better in my business. However, it posed a dilemma, and that was that I needed to start carving out the time to actually work on my business. And as I tell my business coaching clients, the small business stool has 3 legs that really drive growth. The first is marketing and sales. You have to have clients, you have to have demand for your services. And once you do that correctly, the prospecting, the conversion, building the relationships and getting recurring repeat business, then you have to tackle the second leg of the stool, which is recruiting and finding good people to do the work for you and getting them on board and getting them trained, meeting with them, managing them, helping them to succeed in their jobs. And then the third leg of the stool becomes very, very important, and that is documenting all of the key business processes and actually systemizing your small business. So the shift from technician, in my case, professional commercial real estate appraiser, certified general license in the state of California, MAI designation by the Appraisal Institute. Those licenses and credentials did not qualify me to build a small business, or at least a successful small business. But once I made the shift from technician mindset, working in my business as a professional, as an expert, as a specialist, to a business owner working on my business as the CEO of my business, it made all the difference in the world. So if you'd like to hear more about my story, I highly recommend that you go look at this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.